Okay, so these are my lunches. So I'm going to have these cauliflower cashew soups. There's 2 servings per packet. So I'm going to put them into takeaway soup mugs. And then I've got some 1.5 slices of bread because it's like 3 that basically cut it in half and there's 1 extra. Then I've got some butter in there. I've got some corn chips, and the other thing here is sriracha mayo, and that's what I'm going to dip my corn chips in. Then I've got those caramel lotus biscuits. So that is my lunches. Very, very quick to do that. Now I'm going to make rice pudding and roast veg and lasagna. Okay, so I'm finally making my lasagna the next day, so I just thought I'd show you and kind of explain to you how I do it, because obviously it's vegan lasagna. So I basically just make a bolognese, a spaghetti bolognese sauce. So you do that, you just get vegan mince, and then you just get a Domio bolognese sauce. I put some onion in here and some water to make it a little bit more runny, so it spreads better when you try to layer it. And then I just make a cheese roux, which is basically just flour and butter at first. So it's 100 grams of butter and then half a cup of flour, and you just put that in together gradually and till it thickens up, and then you add a little bit of milk. So basically I use a whole one of these in it to make the sauce. I just put a little bit and a little bit as I stir it. So it's kind of tedious, but it's worth it in the long run because it tastes really good, and it's just a cheese sauce. So, and then I've got yeast flakes in there as well. I put a block of, it's the same brand, it's the She's brand, but I put a block of that in. This is just the grated shreds for the top of the lasagna. And I put a little bit of salt because it wasn't quite salty enough, I guess. I put a sprinkle of salt in there as well, and then you just sit there and you stir for ages basically until it thickens up and all the cheese melts, and yeah, that's pretty much what you do. And now I'm layering it with the lasagna sheets. So I think I've put 2 layers down so far. Basically you want to make sure that your bottom layer is just the bolognese sauce and the cheese, because you don't obviously want the pasta sheet down the bottom to burn. So you do that first, then you layer 1 layer of the lasagna sheets. I just get these instant lasagna sheets. Yeah, so you do that, and then you just repeat the process all the way until you're satisfied, until you're out of ingredients basically. And then the top layer is always just the cheese sauce, and I put this stuff on there, and then I usually use some yeast flakes as well on the top, and then I've got breadcrumbs, and I'll use onion flakes and garlic flakes just to make it a bit more crispier. But I'll show you, I'll stick this in the oven. How long do you put it in for? What did I say? 200 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. Basically, you get a skewer to test whether it's cooked through. If it goes all the way through, then you know that the lasagna sheet's cooked and it's ready to come out. So I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out, and I've put it into my meal prep containers. Okay, so this is the last of my meal prep. So these are my dinners for next week. So for my snacks, I got roast veg in there. I've got the rice pudding that I made that ended up coming together, and it actually tastes so good. So I'm definitely gonna make it again. And lasagna. It's a very red kind of beigey tone, isn't it? It doesn't look very appetizing, but all of this stuff is delicious. So that is the end of my meal prep video. I am going to serve myself up a slice of this lasagna because I am so keen. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next video.